ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परम सुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तत्समस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिहुतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. We are taking the 37th stanza of chapter 1 Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In this stanza, the Arjuna is telling to the Krishna and continuing his mental description of his position before the battle. Tasmantrahan vayam hantum dhartarashtran swabandhavan swajanam him katham hatva sukhinah syama madhava tasmatna arahah vayam hantum dhartarashtrana swabandhavan swajanam hi katham hatva sukhinah syama madhava. Tasmat, therefore, Madhava, my dear Madhav, the name of Krishna, Swabandhavana, my own relatives, my brothers, Dhartarashtrana, the sons of the Dhritarashtra, Hantum, for the killing, Vayam, it means we, Na arhasi, na arha, we are not able, this is not good thing. This is not evil thing. He, because Swajanam, our family, big family members, Kutumba, Hatva, after the killing, Katham Sukhina Syama, how can we happy? How can we happy? My dear friend, and that is the meaning of worldly meaning, this stanza. The Arjuna is telling, how can be happy after the killing my own brothers? This is not good thing. This is not evil thing. My dear friend, now we are taking the secret meaning and the deep sense of this stanza. The mind of the Arjuna is giving argument. And this is the position of every seeker. Every seeker giving the argument in front of Sadguru. He is giving that these vrittis, they are our own vrittis, these are our inner our vrittis. And they are the base of our all happiness. What is the base of happiness? The person taking the pleasure and happiness in the food, person taking the pleasure in the talking, thinking, person using his all sensory organs, even the sleep also, taking the happiness and the pleasure every day. He is only introduced with the pleasure of the sensory organs. He do not introduce with the enlightenment pleasure. So, he is used to, from millions of birth, this type of pleasure and happiness. And he is never introduced with the miraculous pleasure of complete awareness and enlightenment. That is the beyond the senses. My dear friend, this is the argument of the Arjuna in front of Krishna. He telling to the master my dear Sadguru, if you take me beyond these things, how can I alive? Because these vrittis, these availing of the sensory organs, these are the base of my pleasure. Because I take different of the food, then I feel pleasure. You are telling to taking the simple food without spice and only one type or two type of food. So how can I will take pleasure? I am thinking and thinking, I feel very deviation and variation and very differentiation, so I feel in pleasure in the thinking. And you say that see the thoughts and be the stop, be the silence. So how can I will live in silence? You say that do not involve in the physical relationship, you involve in the only love. So how can I take the pleasure? Because I am used to in this physical relationship and I like it. You say don't sleep more and more, but I take interest in the sleeping because I want be dreamy, I want be restful. So the five sensory organs, they have the thousand type of the pleasure, and the person, the jiva, is availing this pleasure for many births, for millions of the birth. So he is only feeling that these are all only treasure in his life. He do not know that the pleasure from coming sensory organs, they are the creator, the illusion of the Maya. He do not know that is all the trap of Maya. He do not introduce that these are only the interval of two, in between the two pains. If we think this is the pleasure, that is only the interval between the two pains. As a person is going in the very hot sun and he gets some tree, shadow of tree, he stands for a while, but that is not real pleasure, because the sun, the loo, the hot air, that will be make him after some time ill. So the slightly stopping from the pains, he think that this is the pleasure. He do not know the real pleasure and real pleasantness beyond the senses, beyond the mind and beyond the intellect, because there is no experience of his past life and there is no experience of his present life. My dear friend, he do not know that when he will awake from these all sensory organs and his awareness will be keen and he will be stand in the equilibrium, he will be free from tension, then after he will be get the real pleasure, the real happiness, the real peace. He do not know. So his ignorance and his unintroductory in his introductory and his unknowing, that makes a internal fear in the seeker, that makes internal fear in the seekers. My dear friend, a person learn the cycling, he falls sometime. A person who is suffering, who is traveling by the bus or the car, he never goes far away by the aeroplane. He never experience of the journey of aeroplane. So sometime the Jivatma, the blind living beings, he cannot imagine the greatness of the spiritual living, of the living in the awareness. He only experiences his sensory organs pleasure. Arjun by the same person. Arjun by the blessed by the Sadguru Krishna, but Arjun by the same person in the level of the sensory hungers, vrittis, and he do not know the pleasure of detachment from all this, all the Maya. He cannot imagine, and no one can imagine this real life after the enlightenment. That's why the base of all, the cause of the creation of all, the knower of all, that is the Sakshi of all, that is the Madhava, that is the Krishna. And he do not know that Madhava is his real dearest and nearest presence of existence. He thinking in the foolishness that Kauravas are the brothers. No, they are not brothers. They are only one dream. That is only the one dream of the life. But your internal Madhava, your internal existence is the all-time your brother, all-time your relative, all-time your presence, all-time your guru, all-time your lover, all-time your real presence of your consciousness and life. My dear friend, nothing you must do. You must detach from all these things, and after a long time of meditation, you will be safe from these type of dacoits. They are making you fool. They are snatching your consciousness. They are giving you the pain. They are giving you the blindness. You do not know. You do not know that what accidents will be, what accident held in the past of your life, and that accidents, that pain, that impressions, they are collecting your conscious and subconscious mind and making you fool and making you unpleasant and making you unnecessary sad and attendably sad, because in many lives you was killed by many causes, many persons, many snake bite and many accidents. But you have forgot, and the God which is living inside of you, He knows all the things. My dear friend, that's why the accumulation of bad impressions and the painful impressions and unpleasantness that is covered your consciousness, and so you are not getting the nectar of immortality of Atma Jnana. And so you are thinking that cover, that illusion, that impression, that memories, these are your brothers, these are your treasure. You must give up as early, because you are in dark and you are catching the snake. Anytime that snake can bite your hand. So, as the characterless life partner, make our life partner fool, and he and make some debaucheredness and make the conspiracy against his life partner. At this time, this Maya is your dishonest life partner, dishonest your colleague, dishonest your surroundings. So my dear friend, the Arjun is giving the argument, and this argument is not giving Arjun. This argument is coming from his mind and intellect, and by this argument the Maya want to make blind Arjuna. Even the Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma Krishna is standing in front of Arjuna, but this is the way of Maya. Maya never leave anyone. Maya always snatch a person's consciousness, even you are sitting in front of Sadguru, but Sadguru is very powerful. Sadguru can save your consciousness. So, Maya want to try to beat your confidence, to break your respect, to break your love with the Sadguru. Maya never allowed to join with the Sadguru. Maya allow you only to join with his illusion. So my dear friend, the mind is here like a husband and intellect here like a wife, and they are fighting each other. They are making drama. They are doing conspiracy, and Chitta is the platform of the butchering, and your ego is the butcher, and your ego is killing you in many lives by giving the anesthesia of ajnana. That is the ajnana, that is the darkness, that is unknowingness is the anesthesia. So why are you becoming the killing animal, the goat, the buffalo, under the butcher of ajnana, under the butcher of your ego? My dear friend, the foolishness is this ego. The foolishness of this jiva you are seeing everywhere. The persons cut the animals and eat the animals. What a foolish they are. My dear friend, you have the ocean of unfinished pleasure inside. So don't go away from this pleasure. Don't be the maid. All the world is a burning forest, and all this Sadguru is the river. Please come in the river of Sadguru and you will be safe. But the fire want to catch you. The fire want to burn you. The fire want to destroy your all the possibilities, as he is trying to destroy the possibilities of the Arjuna. But Sadguru give you the consciousness. Sadguru give you the awareness. Sadguru give you the safety measure. Sadguru want to save you by his own arm of the divine and intellect, in divine and spiritual, highly intellectuality. My dear friend, Sadguru giving you the tool of the Sakshi meditation of awareness for the fighting internal enemies. Sadguru giving you his surveillance and guidance and instructions and care. So my dear friend, your intellect, your mood, your mind, they will not kill your possibilities. Sadguru make you safe and secure. And Sadguru show you all the enemies as it is, their worstness, their cunningness, their badness, their violence against you. So my dear friend, when Sadguru show this thing, the one by one, these impressions come like a picture, like a video in your mind, and you see and detach from them. So gradually and slowly, all the impressions of the millions of the worth, they will abolish, they will wash, and you will get the real identity, the real memory of your pure and purest form, that you was the pure consciousness. These are all illusions. My dear friend, this all world is sitting on the heap of the dead bodies. The person who is not aware in the existence, he is like a dead body. The person who is not aware in existence, he is like the blind person. A person who is not aware in existence, like a person who is laying on anesthesia of Maya. But a person will do the meditation, his divine eyes open, his consciousness comes, he become a alive person, then he can know the God inside. That is the journey towards the God, that is journey towards the enlightenment, that is the journey towards the consciousness. My dear friend, if you do not do this journey, then you will sure and certainly caught with the fake gurus and the fake Maya. So my dear friend, please, your mind always will make a drawbacks, make a hurdles, make a conspiracy against your spiritual journey. Please careful, and when you will careful, then you will do the meditation of awareness. Only then you can careful, otherwise you will not careful. You always make the mad person by this Maya. You always make the handicap by this Maya. If you want to go in this journey, Sadguru will save you from every danger and every type of deviation. This is the secret meaning of this stanza. You fight with your inner enemies with the help of Sadguru. Sadguru is your great friend. Sadguru is your great father. Sadguru is your great mother. My dear friend, this type of dilemma which is Arjun's mind is coming, it comes in everyone's mind, but that is only a conspiracy of Maya. My dear friend, I want to tell you, if you want to save yourself from conspiracy of Maya, you should do the meditation of awareness Sakshi. My dear friend, I am giving you assurance, when you do this meditation of awareness Sakshi, then you will in the 4 or 5 months, you will be get miraculous peace. You will feel tensionlessness, worrylessness. When there is no tension, no worry, there is no diseases which is produced by the tension and worry. You are free from every type of diseases which is comes by the tension. That is name is doctors better knows, but I know some names. That angina, heart attack, blood pressure, diabetes, failure of organs, sleeping disorder, digestive system disorder, etc. You think, what is a miraculous meditation? What is a wonderful meditation? Because by the benefit of this meditation, first benefit of this meditation, you are safe and secure and prevented from the dangerous diseases, and you can save your money and you can avoid the pain which can become by the tension or worried. Second thing is, I want to say, when you do this meditation and your awareness will become keen, you can save yourself from the manias, phobias. You can never caught in any mental diseases like schizophrenia or like depression or like suicide or like madness. You will never go in the mental asylum, mental hospitals. By this meditation, you are very safe and secure. My dear love, my dear friend, hello. It is 1 minute. It is okay this discourse. We will talk in other discourse. Yes. Bolo namaskar.